Well, hello, my friends, and welcome again to Game On with Yassine. Today, we are talking about the Champions League games that happened this week. Very, very fantastic games, very surprising results in some situations. It has been really interesting, beautiful football, beautiful goals, very, what can I say? Very entertaining, actually. Quarter final for this Champions League. I am really looking forward for the second leg that is going to happen next week. So let's look at the games happened this Tuesday and Wednesday. The game we're talking about first was between Paris Saint Germain and Aston Villa. This game was very interesting as Paris Saint-Germain was controlling the game, of course. They were playing in France, in Paris, and Aston Villa surprises them actually with the first goal from a counterattack. It was almost the scenario of Liverpool against Paris Saint-Germain in the first leg in France, but this time, Paris Saint Germain did not fall in the same trap. They come back strong in minute 39 and strong in scoring the equalizer with Dewey. And by the way, Aston Villa scored in minute 35 by Rogers. So then after that, the game kept going towards Paris Saint Germain. Paris Saint Germain had dominance, and they scored another goal in minute 49, and they finished. They added the third one in minute 92 by Mendes. If we look at the shots here, we find that Paris Saint Germain had 10 shots on target and 29 shots in total. That's crazy. 75 or 76% of ball position. It was a really, what can I say, a big dominance from Paris Saint Germain. But I don't think things are over yet. Things might change when Paris Saint Germain goes to Aston Villa's field. Things might be a little bit tricky. We'll see what's going to happen. I believe that Paris Saint Germain has a really strong team this year, very young and strong team. No more stars like in the previous years, and we can see that from their performances recently. And honestly, I think they are one of the teams that can win it this year. We'll see. That will be a big perform. That will be a big accomplishment for the French team. But I will never count Aston Villa out, especially with their leadership of their coach and some new players like Asensio and Rashford. So things might change. Two goals variance is not a huge difference. We'll see what's going to happen. We remember that Paris Saint Germain did play very well against Liverpool in Anfield, which I believe it's harder to play at Anfield than Aston Villa's field. And yeah, so we'll see what's going to happen in that game. Now, the other game that was really entertaining was between Arsenal and Real Madrid. A lot of people, including myself, thought that Real Madrid is going to do what Real Madrid does in the Champions League, and really, what can I say, find a way to win against Arsenal. But what happened was a total surprise for myself. To be honest, I was surprised how Arsenal were able to dismantle Real Madrid. But again, if we look at Real Madrid's performance in the last few games, we could see that this was going to happen one day. And I am really happy for Arsenal this year because they have been struggling a lot with injuries, and their performance in the Premier League has not been great, dropping points so many times. But you can see that they can be strong, they can be dangerous. And today or tonight or the night of the game, the man of the match in my books is Declan Rice. Two beautiful goals, two beautiful free kicks, and what made these free kicks more interesting, more beautiful is having Courtois, the French, or the Belgian actually, a goalkeeper in the goal. One of the best goalkeepers in the world, if not the best, who was not able to stop those well executed, what can I say, well executed free kicks from Declan Rice. Declan Rice showed up some talent here today. It was fantastic. Very, very good job. The question is why Rice has not been you know executing free kicks. I guess going forward, we're going to see Rice always trying to shoot. I think the first free kick, if I'm not mistaken, reminded me of Roberto Carlos' goal against France. If Roberto Carlos' goal was a little bit further, but still, it was similar. The ball just curved like this and went in. A lot of people blamed a little bit Courtois on the defense line or the wall, the way maybe there were not enough players. But honestly, I think the execution of the shoot of the free kick was something of beauty. It was fantastic. The ball just like went like that and curved and went in. I don't think Courtois or any other goalkeeper would able to stop that uh, that um, that that shot. And of course, the second one was another beautiful goal again, putting it in the up corner, and Courtois could not reach it. Real Madrid struggled in this game. They weren't able to find their momentum and get back at Arsenal. They had some opportunities in the first half, but they didn't score them. And you know the logic of football: when you don't score, things can go against you, and that what happened with Real Madrid in this game. Definitely, the ball position was for Arsenal 64%. Sorry, 54%, which is really not that big, which means does Real Madrid have a chance going back to Santiago Bernabeu? We don't know. Again, you never count Ancelotti's planning, but what we have been seeing from what can I say? What we have been seeing from Real Madrid recently, I don't really see big signs of them coming back and the defeating Arsenal. But you never say never, and yeah, we'll see what's going to happen in that game. And I am really excited to see if Real Madrid is going to be able to come back. As I said, there is a huge, or not a huge, but little chance, maybe 10% chance for them to get back to it. We'll see. The other game was between FC Barcelona and Dortmund. This game was this game was crazy. Barcelona totally dominated Dortmund. That was, I feel it was expected. 61% of ball position and fantastic job from Lamine Yamal in this game. Very fluent, very elegant, smooth, cool as a cucumber, as they say, passing, dribbling, all of the above. The guy is 17 years old and he is playing like a legend already for FC Barcelona. Very, very good job from the Barcelona, leadership to give this kid opportunity to play with the first team. Barcelona opened the opening or the first goal in minute 25 by Rafinha, and Robert Lewandowski scored the second and the third, minute 48 and minute at 66. Then Lamine Yamal finished or closed the deal in minute 77 with the fourth goal. Dortmund was an embarrassment for their, what can I say, for their fans, for their history today in this game. I am not sure what they were expecting was going to happen to play open with Barcelona. They will torture you, and that's what they did. Do I expect Dortmund to do something crazy going back? Do I expect Barcelona to go and screw up in Dortmund? It happened in the past with the existence of Leon Messi. when Barcelona went to Anfield. I think they were winning same amount of goals 4-0, and Liverpool was able to come back and snitch the the winning the win that team and move forward to win the Champions League that year. So we'll see. Now, if we look at the other game between Bayern and Inter Milan, this game this game was also a little bit of a surprise for me to have Inter Milan win against Bayern München in uh, in Germany, right? Because I thought maybe Bayern would, at least win this game, or I didn't even think about a tie. But clearly, Inter Milan is a better team, well organized team, and ready this year for the European competition. And Bayern München was not able to really put their domination over Inter Milan, even though they had 50, almost 60% of ball position. But Inter Milan were better in terms of tactics, and they were able to win this game 2-1. I don't think it's going to be an easy game going back to Bayern Munich, to going back or going to Italy, to Milano. I'm interested to see if Bayern München is going to surprise Inter Milan there. But my brain says it's going to be a really, really tough situation for them, and Um, I don't really see them, you know, doing anything in Italy after basically losing in their field, right? So we'll see. So these were the games that happened this week, and of course, as I said in the beginning of this video, that there were some surprising results. Like I didn't expect Barcelona. I expected Barcelona to win against Dortmund, but I did not expect four and total domination and execution of beautiful play from Barcelona. Even though they are not playing in the Camp Nou, by the way, I made a mistake in my previous video. I was wondering, like, that field did not look like the Camp Nou, but for some reason, I don't know. I didn't pay attention. I mentioned the Camp Nou of my previous video, but yeah, they are not playing in the Camp Nou. They are playing on a smaller field, and I believe that the fans of Barcelona have been complaining about that, but it is what it is, I guess. Um, yeah, the other surprising thing I think was Arsenal beating Real Madrid with that 3-0 result, which I did not expect either, because of course Arsenal has been struggling too, but Real Madrid themselves have been struggling. But it's so funny, they have been struggling, but you find them in the quarter final of Champions League and fighting for the La Liga. So they are doing something, I guess, or they did something in the past, and that's what happens sometimes, especially in like leagues, like what do you call them, like what should we call them? Like oh my god, I can't even think. Like like for example, La Liga or the Premier League or any national league. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Any national league that sometimes, because the league is long, right? If you manage to bank some points in the beginning of the season, that can help you in your level drop, and hopefully you're able to come back. We'll see if Real Madrid is going to come back. Arsenal is showing some signs of coming back, and yeah, especially after Saka came back and Martinelli came back. So we'll see what's going to happen in the second leg. As I said before, I don't see Real Madrid doing anything, any surprising thing, but never say never with Ancelotti, right? He always sometimes pull a rabbit from the hat. We'll see if he's going to be able to do that. Anyway, this was my reaction to the Champions League this week. Again, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and drop me some comments and tell me what are your predictions for the next leg. Is Real Madrid going to come back? Is Bayern Munich is going to come back? Does Dortmund has do they have the capacity, the abilities to come back against what can I say, against against FC Barcelona? I can't even think. Do they have the capacity to come back? We'll see. I don't think so, but never say never in the football world. Again, thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Have a good night. Bye bye.